fiddler on the roof. Sounds crazy, no? But here in our little village of Anatevka, you might say each one of us is a fiddler on the roof, trying to scrape out a pleasant, simple tune without breaking his neck. It isn't easy. You may ask, why do we stay up there if it's so dangerous? Well, we stay because Anatevka is our home. How do we keep our balance? Well, that I can tell you in one word. Tradition. Tradition! 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 Most of our traditions we kept our balance for many, many years. And on the difficult we have our traditions for everything. How to eat, how to sleep, how to wear clothes. For instance, we always keep our heads covered, and we always wear a little prayer shawl. This shows our constant devotion to God. You may ask, how did this tradition get started? Then I'll tell you, I don't know. But it's a tradition. Because of our traditions, everyone here knows who he is and what God expects him to do. Day and night must scramble for a living, feed a wife and children, say his daily prayers, and who has the right as master of the house to have the final word at home? The Papa! Tradition! The Papa! The matchmaker.
It were a perfect match for your son, a wonderful girl.
Who is it?
Rochala, the shoemaker's daughter.
Rochala? She can hardly see. She's almost blind.
Tell the truth, Abram. Is your son so much to look at? The way she sees and the way he looks is a perfect match.
Nahum the beggar.
Alms for the poor, alms for the poor.
Here at Nahum is 1 kopeck.
1 kopeck? The last week you gave me 2 kopecks.
I had a bad week.
So if you had a bad week, why should I suffer?
And of course our beloved Rabbi.
Rabbi, may I ask you a question?
Certainly, my son.
Is there a proper blessing for the Tsar?
Blessing for the Tsar? Of course. May God bless and keep the Tsar far away from us. Then there are others in our village. They have a much bigger circle. He's under the constable. His honor the priest. And, his honor many others. We don't bother them, and so far they don't bother us. And among ourselves we all get along perfectly well. Well, of course, there was the time when he showed him a horse and delivered a mule. That's all settled now. Now we live in simple peace and harmony. It was a horse.
It was a mule. It was a horse.
I'm pretty sure it was a mule. I'm pretty sure it's tradition. Without our traditions, our lives would be as shaky as a fiddler on the roof.
tell her.
Later.
What till I thought I saw you?
Finish what you were doing. I said later.
Oh, alright.
What did that poor little tail metal bat with sights on? Well, they've been friends since they were babies. They talk, they play. They play. What do they play? Who knows? They're just children. From such children come other children. What did he nothing? Yet he said, children. They are a blessing in your old age. But my Aaron, he couldn't give me children. Believe me, Golda, he was as good as gold. Never raised his voice to me. But other than that, he was not much of a man. So what good is it if he never raised his voice? But what's the use complaining? Other women enjoy complaining, but not Yenta. Not every woman in the world is a Yenta. Well, I must go prepare my poor Sabbath table. So goodbye, Golda, and it was a pleasure talking our hearts out to each other. Yenta, you said your news for me. Oh, I am losing my faith. One day it will fall off altogether and a horse will kick it in the mud and woof. Goodbye, Yenta. Of course, the news. It's about Laser Wolf, the butcher. A good man, a fine man, and I don't have to tell you he's well off. But he's lonely, the poor man. You understand? Of course you do. So, to make it short, out of the whole town, he's cast his eye on Zeitel. My Zeitel? No, the Tsar Zeitel, of course, Sir Zeitel. Oh, such a match for my Zeitel. But Tabby wants to learn him. He doesn't like Laser. Listen to me, Golda. You send Tabby. Don't tell him what it's about. Let Laser discuss it himself. He'll bring him over. He's a good man. A wealthy man. True, true. So, you'll tell me how it went. And you don't have to thank me, Golda, because they size for my fee. But anyway, Laser will pay. It gives me satisfaction to make people happy. And what better satisfaction is there? So goodbye, Golda. And you're welcome. Goodbye, Yenta. Thank you.
What did she want, Mama?
But I want you to know I'll tell you. Finish washing the floor.
I wonder if Yenta found a husband for you.
I'm not anxious for Yenta to find me a husband. Not unless it's Macho the tailor. I didn't ask you.
Zeitel, you're the oldest. They have to make a match for you before they can make one for me.
And then after her, one for me.
So if Yenta brings...
Oh, Yenta!
Well, somebody has to arrange the matches. Young people can't decide these things for themselves.
She might find someone wonderful.
Someone interesting.
And what more?
And important. Matchmaker, matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find. Catch me a catch. Matchmaker, matchmaker, look through your book and make me a perfect match.
Matchmaker, matchmaker, I'll ring a bell. You bring the groom, center and hell. Bring me a ring form longing to be the happy of all I see.
For
Dear God, did you have to make my poor old horse lose his shoe just before the Sabbath? That wasn't very nice. You know, it's enough you pick on me, 10th. Bless him with 5 daughters and a life of poverty. But what have you got against my horse? Sometimes, when it's too quiet up there, I think you're saying to yourself, what sort of mischief can I play on my friend Ted?
Ah, it's finally here, my breadwinner.
I'll talk to you later.
There's your horse.
He was invited to the blacksmith's for the Sabbath.
Well, hurry up, the sun won't wait for you. I've something to say to you.
As the good book says, heal us, O Lord, and we shall be healed. In other words, give us the cure. We have the sickness already. You know, I'm not really complaining. And after all, with your help, I am starving to death. You made many, many poor people. Now, I realize, of course, that it's no shame to be poor. But it's no great honor either. So, what would have been so terrible if I had a small fortune? If I were a rich man. All day long I'd biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a bitty rich, man, I built a big tall house with rooms by the dozen, right in the middle of the town. A fine tin roof, real wooden floors below. There could be one long staircase just going up, and one even longer coming down, and one more leading nowhere just for show. I'd fill my yard with chicks and turkeys and geese and ducks for the town to see and hear, squawking just as noisily as they can. And each loud a gobble and a honk would land like a trumpet on their ears, as if to say, here lives a wealthy man. Oh, if I were a rich man, all day long I'd biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. If I were a bitty rich, man, I'd see my wife, my daughter, looking like a rich man's wife with a proper double chin, supervising meals to our heart's delight. I see her putting on airs and strutting like a peacock. Oh, what a happy mood she's in, screaming at the servants day and night. The most important men in town would come to fawn on me. They would ask me to advise them, like a Solomon the wise. If you please, Raptavia, pardon me, Raptavia, causing problems that would cross a rabbi's eyes. Boy, 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 boy. And it won't make one bit of difference if I answer right or wrong. When you're rich, they think you really know. If I were rich, I'd have the time that I like to sit in the synagogue and pray. Maybe have a seat by the eastern wall. And I might discuss the holy books with the learned men 7 hours every day. That would be the sweetest thing of all. Oh, if I were a rich man, all day long I'd bid bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work. Lord, who made the lion and the lamb, you decree I should be what I am. But would it spoil some vast eternal plan if I were a wealthy man? I know, Fiddler.
Have you forgotten over the Sabbath?
It's bigger news than the plague in Odessa.
Speaking of news, terrible news in the outside world.
What is it? What does it say?
In a village called Rozhanka, the Jews were evicted, forced to leave their homes.
For what reason?
It doesn't say. Maybe the Tsar wanted their land, maybe a plague.
May the Tsar have his own personal plague.
Amen.
Why don't you ever bring us good news?
I only read it. It was an edict issued by the authorities.
May the authorities start itching in places they can't reach.
Amen. Why do you curse them? What good does your cursing do? All you do is sit around and curse and chat and don't do anything. You'll all shadow your way into the grave.
Excuse me, you're not from this village.
No?
Then where are you from?
Kiev. I was a student at the university there.
Aha, the university. Is that where you learn to criticize your elders?
No, that's where I learned there's more to life than just talk. You can't close your eyes to what's happening in the outside world.
Why should I break my head about the outside world? Let them break their own heads.
He's right. As the good book says, if you spit in the air, it lands in your face.
That's nonsense. You should know what's going on in the outside world.
Well, you know he's right.
He's right and he's right. How can they both be right?
You know, you're also right.
He's right. He's still left behind the years. Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Good Sabbath, Tevye.
Tevye, the rabbis ordered my cheese.
I know them. So you're from Kiev, read the Persian. So you're a newcomer here. As Abraham said, I am a stranger in a strange land.
That was Moses.
Forgive me, as King David put it, I am slow of speech and slow of tongue.
That also was Moses.
For a man with a slow tongue, he talked a lot.
And cheese?
Here, have a piece.
I have no money, and I'm not a beggar.
These Perchik, it's a blessing for me to give.
Very well. For your sake.
Thank you. You know, Perchik, it's no crime to be poor.
In this world, it's the rich who are the criminals. Someday their wealth will be ours.
That would be nice. If they would agree, well, I would agree.
And who would make this miracle come to pass?
People. Ordinary people.
Like you?
Like me.
Nonsense.
Well, until your golden day comes, Red Perchik, how will you live?
By giving lessons to children. Do you have children?
I have 5 daughters.
5.
Daughters.
Girls are people. Girls should learn too.
You're radical.
I'd be willing to teach them. Open their minds to great thoughts.
What kind of great thought?
Well, the Bible has many lessons for our times.
Well, I am a very poor man. Food for lessons, good. Stay with us for the Sabbath. We don't eat like kings, but we don't starve either. As the good book says, when a poor man eats a chicken, one of them is sick.
And where does the good book say that?
Well, it doesn't exactly say that. But someplace it has something about the chicken. Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath, children.
Good Sabbath, Papa.
Children, this is Perchik. Perchik, this is my oldest daughter.
Good Sabbath.
Good Sabbath.
You have a very pleasant daughter.
I have 5 pleasant daughters. This is mine. 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 This is not mine. Perchik, this is Mutton Kemzoy. He is a...
So you did me a favor and came in.
This is also mine. Golda, this is Perchik from Kiev. He will be staying with us for the Sabbath. He is a teacher. Would you two like to take lessons from him?
I am a good teacher. A very good teacher.
I heard once the rabbi who must praise himself has a congregation of 1.
Your daughter has a quick and witty tongue.
The wit she gets from me. As the good book says,
Was it good work conveyed to get washed?
the tongue she gets from her mother.
What will your also eating with us? Of course, another blessing. Zeitel to more sprints of milk and get washed. Mutton can help me. Get more milk and pudding from the cellar, all right? Papa Hartle, you go too. You can wash outside as well. Tabby, I have something to say to you.
Why should today be any different?
Tabby, I have to tell you.
I'm praying.
There's a wolf wants to see you.
What's there about what?
I don't know. Only that he says it's important.
It could be so important. I have nothing for him to slaughter.
After the Sabbath, see him and talk to him.
Why should I talk to him if he's thinking about buying a new milk cow? He can forget it.
Tabby, don't be an ox. A man sends an important message. The least you can do is talk to
Why
him.
should I talk to him? He wants to buy my new milk cow.
Talk to him.
All right. After the Sabbath, I'll talk to him.
Muttle Yentl is here.
I saw her.
They agree on someone that they imagine it will be too late for us.
Don't worry, Ted. I found someone who will sell me his new sewing machine. Soon I'll save up enough to buy it, and then your father will be impressed with me.
But a few weeks may be too late.
What else can we do?
You can ask your father for my hand tonight, now.
Well, why should you consider me now? I'm only a poor tailor.
And I'm only the daughter of a poor milkman. Just talk to him.
Title, if your father says no, that's it. It's final. He'll yell at me.
Muttle,
I'm only a poor tailor.
even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness.
That's true.
Will you talk to him? Will you talk to
All
him?
right, I'll talk to him.
Where is everybody? It's late.
Reptavia?
Come, children, lighting the candles.
Reptavia?
What is it, Motto? What is it?
Good Sabbath, Reptavia.
Good Sabbath. Come, children. Come.
2 glasses of your best brandy.
What's the occasion? Are you getting ready for a party?
There might be a party. Maybe even a wedding.
A wedding? Wonderful. And I'd be happy to make a wedding merry, lead the dancing and so forth. For a little feet, naturally.
Naturally. A wedding is no wedding without you and your little feet.
Good evening, innkeeper.
Good evening.
We'd like a drink. Sit down, Sergio.
Vodka, schnapps, vodka. Right away.
Good evening.
Good evening, Tevye.
Ah, Tevye, what are you doing here so early?
He wants to buy my milk.
Good evening, Red Lazar.
Ah, Tevye, sit down. Have a drink.
I won't insult you by saying no.
And how goes it with you, Tevye?
How should it go?
You're right.
And you?
The same.
I'm sorry to hear that.
How's your brother-in-law? In America?
Well, I think he's doing very well.
Did he write?
Well, not lately.
Then how do you know?
If he were doing poorly, he would write.
Tevye, I suppose you know why I wanted to see you.
I do, Red Lazar, but frankly, there's no use talking about it.
Why not?
Why, yes. Why should I get rid of her?
You do have a few more without her.
I see. Today you want 1. Tomorrow you may want 2.
2? And what would I do with 2?
The same as you would do with 1.
Tevye, this is very important to me.
Why is it so important to you?
Frankly, because I am lonesome.
Bounce, what are you talking about?
You don't know?
You're talking about my daughter Titan, the one you want...
A milk cow, so I won't be lonesome.
What is so funny?
I was talking about your daughter Titan.
My daughter Titan?
Of course your daughter Titan. I see her in my butcher shop every Thursday. She's made a good impression on me. I like her. And as for me, Tevye, as you know, I'm pretty well off. I have a good store, my own house, a servant. Look, Tevye, why do we have to try to impress each other? Let's shake hands and call it a match. And you won't need a dowry for her either. And you might find something in your own purse, too.
Shame! My purse, my daughter Titan's not one I would sell for money.
Just as you say, we will not talk about money. The main thing is, let's get it done. And I will be good to her, Tevye. I like her. What do you think?
What do I think? What do I think? You know, I never liked him. Why should I? I mean, you can have a fine conversation with a man if you talk about kidneys or livers. But on the other hand, not everybody has to be a scholar. When you're wealthy enough, no one will call you stupid. With a butcher, my daughter will surely never know hunger. But he has a problem. He's much older than her. Well, that's her problem. But she is much younger. That's his problem. You know, I always thought of him as a butcher, but I misjudged him. He likes her. He will try to make her happy. What do I think? It's a match.
Ah, wonderful, Tevye. Let's drink.
Why not? To you.
No, my friend, to you.
To the both of us.
To our agreement.
To our agreement. To our prosperity. To our good health and happiness. But the most important. To life. To life. L'chaim. 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 To life. Here's to the father I try to be.
Here's to my pride to be.
Drink l'chaim. To life. To life. L'chaim. 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 To life. Life has a way of confusing us.
Blessing and losing us.
Drink l'chaim to life. God would like us to be joyful, even when our hearts fly panting at the door.
How much more can we be joyful when there's really something to be joyful for?
To life, cock. Drink Lafayette tonight.
Rabosa!
Yes, please, I will.
Drinks for everybody!
Hey!
What's the occasion? I'm making myself a bride. Now this eldest Saito!
Ladies are both to Tevya, to Saito your daughter.
My wife!
May all your futures be pleasant ones, not like our present ones. Drink L'chaim to life, L'chaim. L'chaim to life. It takes a wedding to make a saying, let's live another day. Drink L'chaim to life. Raise a glass and sip a drop of schnapps in honor of the great good of the favorite you. We know that when good fortune favors to such men it stands to reason we deserve it too. To us and our good fortune, be happy, be healthy, long life! And if our good fortune never comes, who's to whatever comes, drink the higher to life.
Papa.
Your Papa. You know, I always wanted a son. Just one a little younger than myself.
Good evening.
Good evening, Your Honor.
May I offer my congratulations, Tevye?
Thank you, Your Honor.
Oh, and Tevye, I have a piece of news I thought I should tell you as a friend.
Yes, Your Honor?
I'm telling you this because I like you. You're a decent, honest person, even if you are a Jewish dog.
Thank you, Your Honor. How often is it a man gets a compliment like that? And your news?
We have received orders that sometime soon this district is to have a little unofficial demonstration.
A pogrom? Here?
No, just a little unofficial demonstration.
How little?
Not too serious, just a little mischief. So when an inspector comes through, he will see we have done our duty. Personally, I don't see why there has to be this trouble between people. But I thought I should tell you, and you can tell the others.
Thank you, Your Honor. You are a decent man, if I may say so. It's too bad you're not a Jew.
That's what I like about you, Tevye. You're always joking, and congratulations again for your daughter.
Thank you, Your Honor. Goodbye. Dear God, why did you have to send me news like that? Today of all days? I mean, I know you've chosen the people and all, but once in a while, can't you choose somebody else? Well, anyway, thank you for sending your husband for my daughter, Titan. Goodbye.
Men and women must keep apart. Men study, women in the kitchen. Boys and girls should not even touch, should not even look at each other.
I am looking at you.
You're very brave. You know about the city, boys and girls can show affection without the permission of a matchmaker? They hold hands together. They dance together. Do dances like this. I learned it in Kiev. Do you like it?
It's very nice.
There, you've just changed an old custom.
Yes, well, you're welcome. I mean, thank you. I mean, good day.
Good day.
Youngest, what is your name?
Trouble, Papa.
Oh, it's a where's title?
She's in the bar.
We'll call her out. Ah, Claridge, how did the lessons go today?
I think we made a good beginning.
Ah, he's finally up. What happened last night besides drinking like a peasant? Did you see that circle? What did he say? What did you say? Do you have news?
Patience, woman! As the good book says, good news will stay and bad news will refuse to leave. There's another saying that goes...
You can die from such a man.
Ah, Title, come here, my Title. You're to be congratulated. You're going to be married.
Married? What do you mean?
Lays a wolf possessed for your hand.
I knew it. The butcher? My heart told me this was our lucky day. Oh, dear God, I thank thee, I thank thee.
What do you say, Title?
What can she say, my firstborn of pride? Do you grow old with him in honor and fortune? Not with Prima Sarah, that first one of his. She was a bitter woman, may she rest in peace. Not like mine, Title? Oh, and now I must think yet of mine, Title, a bride.
Mazel tov, Saito.
You call that a mazel tov. And you, Perchik, aren't you going to congratulate her?
Congratulations, Title, for getting a rich man.
Again with the rich. What's wrong with being rich?
There's no reason to marry. Money is the world's curse.
May the Lord smite me with it, and may I never recover. Title knows I mean only the wealth. Am I right, sir?
Yes.
You see?
I see. I see very well.
Title, why are you so silent? Aren't you happy with this blessing? What is it?
I can't marry him. I can't marry him. I can't.
What do you mean you can't? If I say you will, you will.
Papa, it's a matter of money. I'll do anything. I'll hire myself out as a servant. I'll take ditches. I'll rock. Only don't make me marry him, Papa, please.
What's wrong with Laser? He likes you.
Papa, I'll be unhappy with him. All my life I'll be unhappy. I'll dig ditches. I'll haul rocks.
All right. I won't force it.
Thank you, Papa.
Seems you were not ordained to have all the comforts of life. But that we're meant to have a bit of joy in our old age. After all of our hard work.
Raptavia, may I speak to you?
Later, Motto, later.
I would like to speak to you.
Later, Motto, I have problems.
That's what I want to speak to you about. I think I can help.
Yes, like a bandage can help a corpse. Goodbye, Motto.
Just listen to him.
All right, you have a tongue. Talk.
Raptavia, I hear you're arranging a match with Saito.
He also has ears.
I have a match with Saito.
What kind of match?
Perfect fit.
A perfect fit?
Like a glove.
Like a glove?
This match was made exactly to measure.
Perfect fit made to measure. Stop talking like a tailor, Motto, and tell me who it is.
Please don't shout at me, Raptavia.
Right. Who is it?
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 It's me. Myself.
Him? Himself? You're either completely out of your mind or you're crazy. He must be crazy. Who do you think you are? The guest, the bridegroom, the matchmaker all rolled into one? I suppose you're even on to perform the ceremony. You must be crazy.
Please don't shout at me, Raptavia.
As for being my own matchmaker, I know it's a little unusual, but
Unusual, motto, it's crazy.
times are changing, my cousin. The thing is, Dr. Title and I gave each other a pledge over a year ago. We would marry.
Gave each other a pledge?
Yes, Papa. We gave each other a pledge.
They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. Where do they think they are? In Moscow, in Paris? Where do they think they are? America? What do you think you are doing? You stitcher, you nothing. Who do you think you are? King Solomon? This isn't the way it's done. Not here, not now. Some things I cannot, I will not allow. Tradition, marriages must be arranged by the Papa. What's happening to the tradition? One at a time, I Papa. Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Where does it stop? Do I have anything to say about my daughter getting married? Does anyone have to ask her father anymore?
Well, I've wanted to ask you for some time, Reb, but first I wanted to save up my own sewing machines.
Stop talking nonsense. You're just a poor tailor.
That's true, Reb. But even a poor tailor is entitled to some happiness. I promise you, Reb, your daughter will not starve.
No. He's beginning to talk more like a man. On the other hand, what kind of match would that be? With a poor tailor? On the other hand, he is an honest, hard worker. On the other hand, he has nothing. Absolutely nothing. On the other hand, things could not get any worse for him. They could only get better. They gave each other a pledge, unheard of, absurd. They gave each other a pledge, unthinkable. Look at my daughter's face. She loves him, she wants him. Look at my daughter's eyes, so cold. Tradition. All right, children. When should we make the wedding?
Thank you, Papa!
Oh, Reb, you won't be sorry.
Sorry, I'm sorry already.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you, Papa. They pledge that robe. Modern children. Golda. Well, what am I going to tell Golda? What am I going to do about Golda? Help!
Matchel, you are wonderful.
It was a miracle. It was a miracle. Wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles. God took a Daniel once again, stood by his side, and miracle of miracles, walked him through the lion's den.
What? So it's like,
Where
is she? Where is she?
Yourself, what are you talking about?
From Sarah. Where's the wolf just like? She was standing there a minute ago.
Tell me what's the matter with you? Primaceras were dead for years. You must have been dreaming. Tell me what you dreamt, and I'll tell you what it meant.
It was terrible.
Tell me.
Only don't be frightened.
Tell me.
Here was my dream. In the beginning I dreamt we were having a celebration of some kind. Everybody we knew was there, and musicians too. And in the middle of it all, in walks your grandmother Title. May she rest in peace.
Grandmother Title? How did she look?
Well, for a woman who's been dead 30 years, she looked very good. Well, naturally, I went up to greet her. She said to me,
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
To see that daughter well,
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
and such a son-in-law, like no one ever saw. The tailor
Muttle?
a worthy boy is he,
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
of highest family,
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
and each and every mile, dear Uncle Monaco, the tailor must have
A tailor? She must have heard wrong. She meant a butcher.
you must have heard wrong, Grandma. There's no tailor. You mean the butcher, Grandma, by the name of Blazer Wolf.
Mazel tov, mazel tov. Mazel tov, mazel tov.
haven't got the man
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
we had when we began.
Mazel tov, mazel tov.
Since your grandma came to marry, what's his name?
The tailor Martel consort.
The tailor Martel consort. The tailor Martel consort. The tailor Martel consort. Thank you.
Sunrise, sunset,
My friends, we are gathered here today to share in the joy of the newlyweds, Mottel and Seitel. May they grow together in peace to a ripe old age. Amen.
Amen.
And our beloved Rabbi, may he be with us for many, many years.
Amen.
Amen.
Now, I would like to announce that the bride's parents are giving the newlyweds the following: a new feather bed, a pair of pillows,
Goose pillows,
and this fine pair of candlesticks. Now, let us not, in our joy tonight, forget those who are no longer with us, our dear departed, who lived in pain and poverty and hardship, and who died in pain and poverty and hardship. But enough tears. Let us be merry and content, like our good friend Lazar Wolf, who has everything in the world except the bride. But Lazar has no ill feelings. In fact, he has a gift for the newlyweds that he would like to announce himself. Come, Lazar.
Just as he said, I have no ill feeling. What's done is done. I decided to give the newlyweds 5 chickens! One for each of the first 5 Sabbaths of their wedded life.
Friend Lazar, you're a decent man. In the name of my daughter and the new husband, I accept your gift. There's a famous saying.
Tell me, I am not marrying your daughter. I do not have to listen to your sayings.
Just listen, I was only...
Why should I listen to you? A man who breaks an agreement.
Not now, Rebels are in the middle of a wedding.
I have a right to talk.
What right? It's not your wedding.
It shouldn't be.
Rebels don't shame Artemia and Donna's wedding.
But he shamed me in front of the whole village.
Okay.
Quiet! Rabbi, say something.
I say let's all sit down.
We all heard the wise words of the rabbi.
Now, I would like to sing a little song that goes a little...
You can keep your diseased chickens!
See back to the journalist! We had a bargain!
The third foot settled!
They got it!
I saw them. They drank on it.
But the curb worked settled.
Once a butcher, always a butcher.
I had a sign. My own grandmother came to me from the grave. What sign? What grandmother? My grandfather came to me from the grave and said that her grandmother was a big liar.
We got it!
Quiet! What are you all screaming about? They drank out of the sign and agreement. It's all nonsense. It's like you want to marry Mottel and not Laser.
A young girl decides for herself?
Yes, why not? They love each other.
Oh, terrible! It's a radical!
Let's sit down.
Musicians, play. Let's dance. Let's dance. Come on, Mr. Betting, dance.
Stop betting.
What's he doing?
Patrick!
Stop it!
Who will dance?
That's a sin!
There's no sense to dance at a wedding. It was a girl.
That's what comes from bringing a wild man into your house.
He's not a wild man. His ideas are a little different, but
That is a sin.
It's no sin. Ask the rabbi. Ask him.
well, Rabbi.
Dancing? Well, it's not exactly forbidden.
Well, you see, it's not forbidden.
And it's no sin. Now, who will dance with me?
It's only a dance, Mom.
Play.
going to dance with my wife. Well,
I see we came at a bad time, Tevye. I'm sorry. The doors are for tonight. For the whole village. Go on, play. Play! All right, man. All right, enough! I'm genuinely sorry. You understand.
Of course.
Come!
Take me to the house.
But what are you all standing around for? Clean up! Play! dowry you gave my daughter Zeitl to a wedding. Is that necessary? Well, anyway, Zeitl and Mottel have been married almost 2 months now. They work very hard, but they're as poor as synagogue mice. They're so happy that they don't realize how miserable they really are. Mottel keeps talking about a sewing machine. I know you're very busy, God, but Your wars, revolutions, floods, plagues, all those little things that bring people to you. But could you take a second away from all of your catastrophes and get it for them? That'd be so much to ask. Well, while you're in the neighborhood, my horse's left leg is stupid. Am I bothering you too much? I'm sorry. As the good book says, why should I tell you what the good book says?
Please don't be upset, Mom.
Why should I be upset? If you must leave, you must.
I do. They expect me in Kiev tomorrow morning.
So you told me. Then goodbye.
Great changes are about to take place in this country. Tremendous changes, and they can't happen by themselves.
So naturally you feel that you personally...
Not only me. Many people, Jews, Gentiles, many people hate what's going on. Don't you understand?
I understand, of course. You want to leave. Then goodbye.
Although, your father and the others here believe what's happened at like sweating those little cloudbursts, and it's all over, and everything will be peaceful again. It won't. Horrible things are happening all over the land. Pogroms, violence, whole villages being emptied of their people. It's reaching everywhere, and it will reach here. Don't you understand?
I suppose I do.
I have work to do. The greatest work a man can do.
Then goodbye, Patrick.
Before I go, there's a question I wish to discuss with you.
Yes?
It's a political question.
What is it?
A question of marriage.
This is a political question?
In a theoretical sense, yes it is. The relationship between a man and a woman is based on mutual beliefs, a common attitude and philosophy towards society.
And affection.
And affection. This relationship promotes positive social values, promotes unity and solidarity.
And affection.
And affection. And I personally am in favor of it. You understand?
Yes, I think you are asking me to marry you.
In a theoretical sense, yes I am.
I was hoping you were.
And I take it you accept. Even though I'm going away, I'm very happy, Mom. Very happy.
So am I, Patrick. What's the matter?
I used to tell myself that I had everything, but that was only half true. I had an aim in life, and that was everything, but now I even have you. I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for. I used to wonder, could there be a wife to share such a difficult, wandering kind of life? Who knows tomorrow where our home will be?
I'll be with you and that's home enough for me.
Everything is bright and fast, simple and clean. I have something that I would die for, someone that I can live for too. Yes, now I have everything, not only everything, I have a little bit more. Besides having everything, I know what everything's for.
And when will we be married, Patrick?
As soon as I can, I will send for you. It will be a hard life.
Yes, but it will be less hard if we live it together.
Good evening.
Good evening, Arcadia. I have some bad news. I must leave this place.
Oh, when?
Right away.
I'm sorry, Pedicik, we will all miss you.
I also have some good news. You can congratulate me.
Congratulations. What for?
We're engaged.
Engaged?
Yes, Papa, we're engaged.
No, you're not. I know you like him and he likes you, but you're going away and you're staying here, so I'm sorry, Petchik. I hope you will be very happy. My answer is no.
Please, Papa, you don't understand.
I understand. I gave my permission to Mortal and Zaito, so you feel you also have a right. I'm sorry, Petchik. I like you, but you're going away, so go in good health. My answer is no.
Papa, you don't understand.
You're not listening. I say no. Sorry, Huddle. We'll find someone else for you here in Anatek.
Ratevia,
What is it?
we're not asking for your permission. Only for your blessing. We are going to be married.
You're not asking my permission?
But we would like your blessing, Papa.
I can't believe my own ears. My blessing for what? Going over my head, unthinkable. At least with Title and Mottle, they asked me, they begged me. Now if I like it or not, should marry him. So what do you want from me? Go on, be wed, and tear out my beard and uncover my head. Tradition. Asking permission of the Papa. What's happening to the tradition? One little time I pulled out a thread, and where has it led? Where has it led? Where has it led? To this, a man tells me he's getting married. He doesn't ask me. But first he abandons her.
He's not abandoning me, Papa.
As soon as I can, I will send for her and marry her. I love her.
He loves you. Love. It's a new style. On the other hand, not all ways were once new, weren't they? But on the other hand, they decided without parents, without a matchmaker. Did Adam and Eve have a matchmaker? Well, yes, they did. Suppose these two have the same matchmaker. They're going over my head, unheard of, absurd. For this, they want to be blessed, impossible. I'll lock her up in her room. I couldn't, I should. Look at my daughter's eyes. She loves him. Tradition. All right, children. You have my permission and my blessing.
Oh, thank you, Papa. You don't know how happy this makes me.
What could I do?
Thank you, Papa.
Thank you. What am I going to tell your mother? Another dream?
Tell her something that I'm going to visit a rich uncle or something like that.
A rich uncle? Please, Perchik. I can handle my own wife. Golda! 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 Hello, Golda. I've just been talking with Perchik and Huddle. Well, they seem to be very fond of each other. Well, I've decided to give them my permission to become engaged. I have to go to the bar.
What, just this without even asking me?
Who asks you? I'm the father.
Who is he? A pauper. He has nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I hear he has a rich uncle. Very rich uncle. He's a good man, Golden. I like him. It's one important Huddle likes him. Huddle loves him. So what can we do? It's a new world, Golden. A new world. This love. question. Do you love me?
You're a fool.
I know. But do you love me?
Do I love you?
Well,
For 25 years I've washed your clothes, cooked your meals, cleaned your house, given you children, milked the cow. After 25 years, why talk about love right now?
Gold, the first time I met you was on our wedding day. I was scared.
I was shy.
I was nervous.
So was I.
But my father and my mother said we learned to love each other. So now I'm asking Gold, do you love me?
I'm your wife.
I know, but do you love me?
Do I love him?
Well,
For 25 years I've lived with him, fought with him, starved with him. 25 years my bed is his. If that's not love, what is?
then you love me.
I suppose I do.
I suppose I love you too. It doesn't change a thing, but even so, after 25 years, it's nice to know.
Apples, fresh apples.
Oh, Cycle, darling. Guess who I just saw your sister Cavalry? Dad Fiedka. And it's not the first time I've seen them together. You saw Cavalry and Fiedka? When I met it up. Oh, and Cycle, I happened to be at the post office and the postman said that there was a letter there from your sister Cavalry. Wonderful, I'll go get it. I got it. It's from her intended parent. Cavalry will be so happy. She's been waiting for it. But it's open. It happens to be open. Rivka, I have such news for you. Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding when Saito married Motto, and Perchik started dancing with Tavia's daughter Otto? Well, I just heard that Perchik's been arrested. He,
No!
Yes!
Remember Perchik, that crazy student? Remember at the wedding? He danced with Tavia's. Well, I just heard that Otto's been arrested. India.
Terrible, terrible.
Well, I just heard that Teddy's been arrested and Golda's gone to Kiev.
No! God forbid! She didn't!
She did!
Terrible news! Terrible!
Remember Patrick?
Yes.
Started all the trouble.
So?
I just heard from someone who should know.
What?
That
You don't have to wait for the train, Papa. You'll be late for your customers.
Only a few minutes. Is he in big trouble, this hero of yours? Arrested? Convicted?
Yes, but he did nothing wrong. He cares nothing for himself. Everything he does is for humanity.
Yes, but if he did nothing wrong, he wouldn't be in trouble.
Papa, how can you say that? What wrongs did Joseph do, and Abraham, and Moses? And they had troubles.
Why won't you tell me where he is, this Joseph of yours?
It is far, Papa. Terribly far. He is in a settlement in Siberia.
Siberia? And he asks you to leave your father and mother and join him in that frozen wasteland? And marry him there?
No, Papa. He did not ask me to go. I wanted to go. I don't want him to be alone. I want to help him in his work. It is the greatest work a man can do, Papa.
Yes, but what? Maybe it's...
How can I hope to make you understand why I do what I do? Why I must travel to a distant land, far from the home I love. Once I was happily content to leave as I was, where I was, close to the people who are close to me, here in the home I love. Who could see that a man would come who would change the shape of my dreams? Always now I stand with him, watching all the dreams floating. What a melancholy choice this is, wanting home, wanting him, closing my heart to every hope but his, leaving the home I love. Where my heart is settled long ago, I must go. Who could imagine I'd be wandering so far from the home I love? Yet there with my love I'm home.
Who will there be there in the wilderness to perform a marriage?
Papa, I promise you, we will be married under a canopy.
Yes, Lord, no doubt the rabbi too is also arrested. Give him my regards, this Moses of yours. I always thought he was a good man. Tell him I rely on his honor to treat my daughter well. Tell him that.
Papa, God alone knows when we shall see each other again.
And we'll leave it in his hands. Take care of her. See she dresses warm.
Look.
Beautiful.
I know. And see how close and even the stitches are?
Beautiful.
I know. From now on, my clothes will be perfect. Made by machine. No more handmade clothes.
But Rabbi!
Look, Rabbi. My new sewing machine.
Awesome top.
Rabbi, is there a blessing for a sewing machine?
There's a blessing for everything. Baruch atah Hashem our God, who has kept us alive, sustained us, and blessed this sewing machine. Amen!
Thank you, Rabbi. Fancy, baby, fancy. These wonderful ones.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, Bianca. I came with a shirt. It's ready.
See? Our new sewing machine.
I see. Congratulations. Thank you. Good day. Good day.
How does it go?
It's an amazing thing. You work it with your hand and your foot. Did you talk to him?
I will, but I'm afraid.
Papa, let me talk to your father.
No, that would be the worst thing, I'm sure of it.
Let me try.
No, I'll talk to him,
Good day.
Afternoon.
Good day.
Day. What were you and he just talking about?
Nothing. We're just talking. Papa, Bianca and I have known each other for a long time now.
Hala, I would be much happier if you two would remain friends from a distance. Not forget who you are, or that man is.
He has a name, Papa.
Of course, all creatures on earth have names.
Bianca's not a creature, Papa. Bianca's a man.
Who's saying he isn't? He's a different kind of man. As the good book says, each shall seek his own kind. In other words, a bird may love a fish wherever they build a home together.
The world is changing, Papa.
No, Hala, some things do not change for us. Some things will never change.
We don't feel that way.
We?
Bianca and I. We want to be married.
Are you out of your mind? Do you realize what this means, marrying outside of the faith?
But Papa!
No, Hala! Never talk about this again. Never mention his name again. Never see him again. Do you understand me?
Yes, Papa. I understand you. Ah, you're finally here. Let's go home. It's time for supper.
I want to see Motto's new machine.
You'll see it some other time. It's late.
Quiet, woman, before I get angry. For when I am angry, even flies don't dare to fly.
I'm very frightened of you. After we finish supper, I'll faint. Come home.
Told you, I'm the man in the family. I'm the head of the household, and I want to see Motto's new machine now. Now, Motto! Dear God, how long can that miserable horse of mine complain about his leg? If I can walk on two legs, why can't he on three? I know, I'm very upset about my horse. He is one of your creatures, and he has the same rights as I do. The right to be hungry, the right to be sick, the right to work like a horse. Dear God, I'm sick and tired of pulling this cart. I know, perhaps I should push it a while.
Tanya,
What is it?
it's how Sheila told us for Bianca.
What?
I looked all
I have work to do.
But Hava...
Or we will forget about her. Hava is dead to us. Go home. Little Hava, I don't understand what's happening today. Everything is all a blur. All I can see is a happy child, a sweet little birdie bird, Hava, Hava. Little bird, little Hava, you are always such a pretty little thing, everybody's favorite child. Gentle and kind and affectionate, but a sweet little birdie will have a love. How can I accept them? Can I deny everything that I believe in? On the other hand, can I turn my back on my own child? On the other hand, can I turn my back on my faith? My people? If I bend that far, I will break. On the other hand, there is no other hand. No, Hava. No. No, why?
There were some rumors in town. We thought because you knew him so well, you could tell us what is true and what is not.
What rumors?
Someone from Zaldin told me that there was an edict issued in Petrograd. Was that all?
Hello, Your Honor. What's the good news in the world?
I see you have company.
They are my friends.
It's just as well. What I have to say is for their ears also. Tevye, how long do you need to sell your house and all your household goods?
Why should I sell my home? Is it in anybody's way?
I came here to tell you that you're going to have to leave unkept.
How did I come to deserve such an honor?
Not just you, of course, but all of you. At first I thought you might be spared, Tevye, because of your daughter.
My daughter is dead.
I understand. At any rate, it affects all of you. You have to leave.
This little corner of the world has always been our home. Why should we leave?
I don't know why. There's trouble in the world. Troublemakers.
But us.
Not just you. Your people must leave all the villages. Zaldin, Rabelka, the whole district must be empty. I have an order here, and it says you must sell your homes to me out of here in 3 days.
And you, for we have done all our lives, you carry out this order.
I have nothing to do with it. Don't you understand?
You understand?
And what if we refuse to go?
You will be forced out.
We will defend ourselves!
We will fight!
Against our army, I wouldn't advise it.
I have some advice for you. Get off my land. This is still my home and my land. Get off my land.
You have 3 days.
After a lifetime, a piece of paper and get thee out.
We should get together with the people of Zaldin. Maybe they have a plan.
We should defend ourselves. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth.
Very good. Then the whole world will be blind and toothless.
All of our lives we've been waiting for this hour to come. And wouldn't this be a good time?
I suppose we'll have to wait for him someplace else. Meanwhile, let's start packing.
He's right.
3 days.
I have more than 100 bottles of vodka. What will I do with them?
Back to the road with a wife, a parents, and 3 children.
That Anatevka isn't been exactly the garden of Eden.
That's true.
After all, what have we got here?
A little bit of this, a little bit of that. A pot.
A pack of broom.
A hat.
Someone should have set a match to this place years ago.
A bench. A tree.
So what's a stove?
Or a house.
People in the past around Tepka don't even know that they've been here.
A stick of wood. A piece of cloth.
What do we leave? Nothing much. Only a Tepka. Underfed, overworked,
Perhaps that's why we wear our hats.
Uncle Abram, but he doesn't know it yet.
I wish you and the baby were coming with us. We'll be staying in Warsaw until we have enough money to join them.
Much will be careful with these. My mother and father, may they rest in peace, gave them to us on a feather.
Come, children, help me pack the rest of the clothing.
Golda, darling, I hate to see you before I left because I have such news for you. Golda, darling, you remember yesterday I said I didn't know where to go, what to do with these old bones. Now I know. You want to hear? Oh, I'll tell you. All my life, Golda, I have dreamed of going to one place, and now I will walk, I will crawl, I will get there. You want to know where? Oh, you'll never guess. Every year at Passover, what do we say? Next year in Jerusalem. Next year in the Holy Land. You're going to the Holy Land. You guess. And you want to know why? In my sleep, my husband, my Aaron, came to me and said, Yenta, go to the Holy Land. Usually, of course, I wouldn't listen to him, because good as he was, too much brains he wasn't blessed. But in my sleep, it's his son, so that's what I'm going to do. And you want to know what I'll do there? I'm a matchmaker. No, I will arrange marriages, yes. So that's what I am going to do. I'm going to the Holy Land to help our people increase and multiply. It's my mission. So goodbye, Golda.
Goodbye, Angel. Be well and go in peace.
Maybe next time we will meet on happier occasions. Until then, we suffer in silence. Right?
Hold the woman. Come, Golda, we have to leave soon.
Leave? It sounds so easy.
We'll all be together soon. You'll see. Watch what Title and the baby, they'll come too. That mortal is a person.
And Huddle and Perchik, when will we ever see them again?
Do they come visiting us from Siberia every Sabbath? You know what she writes. He sits in prison and she works. And one day he will be set free and they'll turn the world upside down. They couldn't be happier. And the other children will be there too.
Not all.
Oh. Come, Golda, we have to get finished.
I still have to sweep the floor.
Sweep the floor.
I don't want to leave a dirty house.
Well, Davia, I'm on my way.
Well, where are you going?
Chicago. In America. My wife, Ruma Sarah, may she rest in peace, has a brother there.
Well, that's nice.
I hate him! But a relative is a relative. Goodbye, Davia.
Goodbye. Sergeant, are they finished inside?
Almost. Papa will see you. I want him to. I want to say goodbye to him. He will not listen, but at least he will hear. Maybe it would be better if I went inside and told him all.
Papa?
Papa, can we say goodbye?
We're also leaving this place. We're going to Krakow.
We cannot stay among people who can do such things to others.
We wanted you to know that. Goodbye, Papa. Mama.
Yes, we are also moving. Some are driven away by edicts, others by silence. Come.
Goodbye, Papa. Yeah.
God be with you.
God be with you. We'll write to America if you like.
We will be staying with Uncle Abram.
Yes, Mama.
We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. We'll be staying with Uncle Abram. The whole world has to know our business.
Well, stop yelling and finish packing. We have a train to catch.
I don't need advice from you, Golda. Sergeant, don't forget the baby. Look, Spritzer, put the bundles on the wagon.
Goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mama.
Goodbye, Mother. Work hard. Come to us.
I will return. I'll work hard.
Come, children. Here, told you we can leave these pots to them.
No, we can't.
Find the train.
We're going on a train and a boat.
Oh, stop that. Behave yourselves. We're not in America yet.
Come, children. Let's go.